The following audio-visual compilation is not intended for children, and it's best enjoyed if you've either completed the Endwalker MSQ in its entirety, or you otherwise don't mind spoilers. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello! Steak Driven here, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and I gotta stop looking at my monitor and start talking to the camera. Any road, holy shit. That mood whiplash. Holy cow. My character, I'm feeling much better now, but my character is like on such a fucking adrenaline high that he's liable to explode. He's like, so much crushing despair, so much hope, so much, what's going on? Let's do this thing. The Warrior of Light spoke to each of his companions in turn, and then they ventured forth into the dead ends. Okay, pre-battle cut, pre-dungeon.
So you are finally here. In this place between death and rebirth, where life knows no dawn.
Whoa.
Come then. Follow me down into the darkest depths of despair.
I guess this is where we fight Junko Enoshima. Just kidding, I know it's Junko Enoshima, calm down. Whoa. It's grim, full of the decayed remains of living beings and garbage, not unlike Detroit.
That fell to pestilence and rotted inside and out. The more its people clung to life,
damn,
the more they suffered.
Oh my god, warped flesh. Okay, first boss. Caustic Grebelov. Judgment Day! A world ravaged by war. You about
In a
to speak?
faraway place, a brilliant star eradicated disease, before destroying the self-same lives it had saved.
Whoa, let's try
Its
this.
people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost.
From what I've gathered so far, there were two factions on this planet. One for order, and one for freedom, or order and chaos. It was like this oppressive regime, and then these rebels came out, and it got way out of hand, and billions just died horribly. Oh, how awful, though. Alright, our next boss is that big boy over there with the guns on it. Holy shit on a shit sandwich. This guy. Challenging fight? I enjoyed it. Alright, let us now move on to the next area. At the very end, there was one left. Killed everyone. Nothing left but an empty throne and an empty world. Whoa, nice suit. This place superficially resembles the first. Just because the multicolored trees and such. Wow, what a nice place, holy shit. Star without
Where
strife,
none
she says.
remembered life's trials or its joys.
Apparently they were all murdered by butterflies. And there's gonna be a cutscene beforehand. The Last Mercy, Rala. Yep, death by exploding butterflies. Wasn't there some movie where they killed people and they fed people to this giant turd and they turned into butterflies? Hey, future me, if you can find this shit. Thank you. So she described us as being a gentle creature giving gentle mercy, but what she really meant by that, it killed them. Oh, I feel sorry for all these people, man. Oh.
That you still stand. Your determination defies all reason. The souls within me writhe and recoil in your presence. What must I do? What pain must I visit upon you to make you surrender to despair?
You already inflicted that pain on me. It didn't work.
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears.
Yeah,
But
like...
therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up, again and again, without end.
I see. But no matter how much hope exists, ever will there be more despair.
I wonder what the name of the final boss is.
Ever will the living cast the present and lament the future. So shall we sing until life ceases to be.
If it's something so obvious that I didn't guess it, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't figure it out. Or it'll be a completely original monster for all I know. Because I'm drawing a blank on what they could be referencing here, if they reference anything at all. Whoa. Oh my god, it's Armus from that episode of Star Trek. Whoa. Alright, she's gone and turned into a super version of herself.
7 hells.
I'll say.
On your guard.
The rage. It rises.
So it is an original.
Rises.
It's an original. Nice. Hey, don't throw your balls at my face. Ow.
Stop! Calm yourself, please.
So that's all her sisters, and that's just her, right? Wow. So this is gonna be another trust battle? Ooh,
We
stop!
die in pain. We die in suffering. Who are you to live?
We
Who are
are
you to hope?
we
Hold on, my friends.
are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. That's who we are.
Oriange, watch out!
Nice. Is that an actual ability they get? Sages, I mean?
Alphino.
Oof.
We cannot comprehend.
Whoa.
We cannot know. We cannot know.
Ugh. Nice design, though.
Don't, please. Don't do this to them. To yourself.
She's playing with us. She's torturing us.
Just one good strike.
Bleh.
What?
Ow!
Stop! Please stop!
We will not suffer alone. All will know our pain.
They went to a lot of great lengths to design this to be unique. I love it.
No, you don't.
Huh. Hey, I know that ability. I have that ability. Okay, let me switch out Raha. Yeah. They're blasting off again.
All are washed in ice, a frozen waste, forever silent.
Did I just see something flash like I just got an idea? Ah! Oh shit. Gotta save them. Ah! Pog!
Wait!
I got this, guys.
Don't!
No, it's my turn. But then he drops it. This is my fight! That, not gonna lie, that kind of reminds me of the way that Dragon Ball Z Abridged did the Namex teleporting away from Namek. Alright, it's just you and me now, Endsinger.
You gifted them escape
Yeah, I did.
and rendered yourself powerless.
If you think that just because I'm standing here by myself makes me powerless, then you're wrong.
Bereft of the synergy you claim is your strength. Unless you need to call upon the dead once more.
When I first met you, one of the first things I said to you was, I like swords. That may just sound like a sentence to you, but for me it's been my whole life. Training in the various uses, the various types, the various ways of crafting them. I've been using swords all my life. And that means I'm really good at using them. And now, I'm gonna use them on you.
Defiant to the last. But you will be one with us ere long. You will be battered and torn and made to crawl. You will weep and wail and curse your impotence.
I'm not
Curse your
impotent!
life as it fades. As we did, as we died. Such pain and sorrow we felt. Such anguish and rage.
It's gonna require another sandpillar
We
green.
tried. We tried. But it was no use.
Fucking love.
Only when we surrendered did we find release. Only when we embraced death.
I'll stick to the Lapete variety if you don't mind.
So join us in despair and embrace yours.
I will not be slain. What's going on?
My ultimatum. What is happening?
I hear a thump. Whoa. What is this? Whoa! Midgar, is that you? No, it's not.
At the end of everything, I find you, my friend. I sought something in you once, as you did in me.
I saw a big jerk who hurt the girl I love!
When at last I understood what it was, I journeyed to Scions to seek you out. Struck a bargain with the woman who shares your gift.
Kryle, what did you
In
do?
exchange for lending the Scions my aid, I was given the means to come hither.
You're gonna help us?
Gorging upon what remained of the Mother Crystal, I reclaimed the form of the dragon. And, hungry still for our reunion, I rode the light of the stars to you. I take it this is your prey.
Yeah. To use your nomenclature, yeah.
But why does it still live? Surely it is no match for you.
It's been monologuing for a while.
I assumed you would be above something so banal as despair. Am I mistaken?
I don't want your help, nor do I need it.
And I'd rather not give it. Nay, I would have preferred that we enjoy a private reunion.
Okay, look, my drinking nights are on Thursdays. Maybe we can arrange something Saturday after I've had a full day to recover.
So come! Let us dispense with this distraction, you and I!
Damn! We are riding on Shinryu.
You
Dude!
struggle in vain. You will not silence our song of oblivion.
The hell we won't! Let Aeon become instant. Let expanse contract. Etc. etc. Cutscene time. Okay, so on the dragon's back we built this arena. Ah. Woo! The End Singer. Doesn't need a subtitle.
You will never reach it. Will never reach the deliverance you seek.
Making a lot of assumptions here. Oh, looks like an ultimate attack.
There is
Incoming
only one
ultimate attack.
place it may be found.
That wasn't a rage timer, was it? I mean, she's nowhere near dead, so I'm guessing this is going to be a cutscene and then a phase change. Light the way! Who's saying that? Alfie! Allie! They're praying for us! Oh, we're gonna get like a huge damage boost for the next phase? Oh, thank you guys! I felt that. That was
What
good.
is this defiance?
It's the power of friendship, bitch! I might actually record this part.
No matter the cost!
Hopefully we win.
We've been here before.
Whoa.
Many a time.
We're
Thus do
frogging.
we know.
To never give up.
Never give in. Rise from the fire if you're gonna win.
The
Saving
hope
yourself.
will shine again.
All right.
If this was not the answer, then what is it? Where lies happiness?
Happiness comes in small doses. It's a cigarette, it's a cookie, it's a 5-second orgasm. That's it. We leave the duty and begin what promises to be the final cutscene. Ah! Oof! The superhero landing. He did the superhero landing. Where am I now? Xenos. What now? Aw, she reverted to being a little girl again. I guess we're gonna... yeah, let's show her some mercy.
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness, and loneliness, and pain.
Yeah, what are the odds?
We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for. The answers he deserved.
Hey,
Greetings, you who are my final encounter. I wish to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
hear, feel, think. Oh god. Hear, feel, think.
May we please be friends?
Let me tell you what it means to live. Life and what it's worth.
I can see them. The memories of a long, long journey. So many people. The thoughts of them overflowing in your heart. What they live for. What gives their lives meaning. There was never a single answer. You gather pieces of happiness, precious and fragile, only to lose them. Then start again.
Exactly. Eventually, when you've eaten one bucket of chicken nuggets, you run out of chicken nuggets. But then you go fry some more up.
On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace.
The point is to live life to the fullest. To get the best experience you can.
That which Hermes sent us to find was there all this time. On Atheris.
It only took mass genocide for her to figure that out. We created it together. This music, fuck me. Oh.
Like a field of flowers, perhaps. At first a single blossom. It spreads and takes on more colors.
Yeah, like that. It's
Thank
good.
you
Good
for
analogy.
guiding me here. To find these words at journey's end fills me with joy. And so, before I fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do. No expression of regret will undo what my sisters and I have done, or restore what we have stolen. But if you would allow it, I would sing one last song. A song of the newfound joy that swells in my heart. Of the beauty of light when it shines across a dark and starless sea. Of a dream that from the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow, life will spring forth once more, nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope.
That's what we need. There you go. Oh, wow. Dude, 6 freaking... Oh. Well, not 6. I mean, okay. I guess if we want to count Legacy, and you have Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker, yeah, that's 6. 6... Well, 1 base game and 6... What amounts... 1 base game, 1 remake, and 5 expansions. Oh. 5 expansions, right? Yeah. Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers. That's 4 expansions, my bad.
One day, life will fill the universe again.
Aww.
And Hermes will see this and smile.
I hope so.
How, I do not know. But I do know that where there is a will, there is a way.
No doubt he'll be reincarnated at some
After
point.
all, miracles happen every day. Do they not?
They sure do. She's back to being adorable again.
I will create a path back to your ship, where your dear friends await. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them, then follow my lead and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
Oh, thanks. I was kind of worried because I kind of got lost chasing you around. I lost track of where I was exactly. Oh boy. What a long, strange trip it's been. Ever since I came to Eorzea. Huh. Never did find out what happened to my brother, though. I guess he must have died at the Battle of Cartano. That's what I've been suspecting this whole time. Is Xenos about to come here and ruin our day? Lens flare!
You mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero.
Well, I don't care about being hailed as a hero, but it's where I live. The star is no longer in danger, and my friends are safe on the Ragnarok. Alright, Xenos, I'll indulge you.
Hear me then. Not as a hero, but as simply you. As I learned in Alamigo, you are a formidable foe.
You're no slouch yourself.
Stronger than any I have faced. Against you, I need bring my all to bear.
We haven't gotten to see him fight.
I
really.
need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know. And it is the sole pleasure I have to share. And so I come before you to issue challenge and offer singular bliss.
Wait, is there going to be a bonus duty? Like a bonus...
If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy. Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of a hero true.
It's just what I do, man.
But there is more to you than that. You know this to be true. As surely as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits. Of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice, wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void.
As much as I enjoy a good bout, I'm sorry, I don't share in this void that you have. Combat is fun, but it's also a necessity sometimes, but I don't need it to survive.
Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer?
I adventure to see new places, meet new people, try new food, pick up and handle new kinds of sword. I'm afraid you're wrong, Xenos. Think what you will, but I'm not letting you leave this place. So is it gonna be a cutscene battle, or are we gonna have ourselves a good old-fashioned solo duty at the end of this?
So you would still play the hero?
Yeah. You know what?
No matter. In acceptance, you betray your deception. You know full well what we are and what we seek.
You're delusional.
To shine incandescent in death's shadow.
Okay, cutscene's gonna play first, looks like. Hero's worried he was gonna cut up like 5 or 6 Scions, or maybe just one of them.
Come then!
Enough talk! Have at you. You already know who I am. You already know what I'm all about. I explained it to you back in Alamigo. Oh, cutscene time. Or maybe ultimate attack time? So do all Reapers have this like little soul that follows them around?
Too. The inferno swelling within you.
That's called being horny.
Come! Let all creation be consumed by our ravenous fervor!
Dudes.
Do not tell me your life's fire is already spent.
As if he eats the stack of chicken nuggets he's been hiding in his shield the whole time. Yeah, I hate quick time events so much. Flames on the side of my face, breathing, breathless, heathen breaths heaving. Yeah. Woo! That was a butt clencher. Oh, now I'm just straight up decking him. I learned that one from Lise. And that was for hurting Stola again. I mean, I know I killed you for it last time, but dude! Fucking hell, that's so fucking great. I don't think I've been this tired since that sparring session with Lise. So we're gonna kill him or spare him? Oh, looks like he's gonna die. Or at least his Reaper power is gonna go away or something.
That I should lose again.
Wait. Don't Reapers use Aether too? Do they not? I guess I'll have to look at the lore.
How disappointing.
Because I was under the impression Garleans couldn't manipulate Aether, right? That's why they had to make all that tech. Ow! There go my organs. Ugh.
Never have I understood those around me. Understood their obsessions. Besieged by their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities. But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark. Blinding, brilliant. Gone. Too soon. What of you, my mirror? Born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure.
I don't know. I was thinking of buying a farm. Ugh. God, it hurts to move. Ugh. Now how are they gonna save my ass? That's Limsa Laminsa. Ish. It's nearby. Ugh.
Was this life a gift? Or a burden?
Life is life, man. It just is what it is. Oh, don't kill me off. Who am I gonna play
Did you
next?
find fulfillment.
Quite a bit, actually. He's still a genocidal maniac. Okay, I'm either gonna die here or someone's gonna save me. Either way, it's out of my hands. Ugh. Not enough strength to heal myself. Ugh. Oh. Oh. The thing that I threw into the air just now came down. Okay. Oh. And there shall he lie at the edge of the universe. What are we standing on?
Can you hear? Safe. Must tend to.
Oh.
When you're. Please.
Someone's pleading for me to open my eyes.
Someone, and...
Oh, that's Stola. I think that was Alfie before, or maybe Graha.
Please.
Allie.
You can't leave us! Not like this!
Oh, they're...
You do. I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
Thank you, Dynamis. Praise be to Akasha. Ooh. Hey, this... Am I... saved? I'm alive. Oh. Still hurts to move. But I'm feeling better.
Are you with us?
Hey, Alfie.
Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought...
Who cares about me? Is everyone alright?
After what you've done, you're the last person
Oh, Raha.
to be asking that.
Raha, really?
You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. It's a whole new remix.
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
A fine show indeed.
Stola.
What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Yes, dear.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
You dick. I could say the same thing to you.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain?
Like I got sat on by a goobo.
That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Gladdening!
Oh, Allie, hi.
There's nothing gladdening about this. When Meteion appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came.
Sorry.
And when you finally deigned to appear, You're within an ilm of your life.
Probably the closest I ever came to dying.
Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
I could say the same thing to you guys. Oh, I love you guys so much. You're my best friends in the whole world. Oh.
Oh, those were cries of celebration.
Whew.
Anyway,
Almost
the
gave myself
important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way.
I almost gave myself a conniption there.
As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
I love this new version of the Final Fantasy theme. Where are we?
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see. Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside.
Ugh. If you can get me up, my armor should be able to keep me that way. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Ugh.
We're home, my friend.
Ah, we're home.
We're home.
Oh, what's this song? Merlveeb. Amaric. Artorial and the Montelier cheese. And Honoroy. We're flying by. This is a reference! This is a Final Fantasy VI reference, I think. Flying by on the airship and all the places you've been. Connie. And the other Seatseers. Wait, are those Pajal technically Seatseers? I don't remember. Lise! Brobon! And I think that's Nago. That's Nago. That's gotta be Nago. Oh. Sex and Lucia. I mean, Delucia. Ah! Virbrunt. Not Virbrunt. Oh my Christ, dude. Hey, Yugiri and Hien finally make an appearance. I mean, they had to do their own thing. Bunnies! A dip in a hot spring sounds nice, actually. So, what are we gonna do with this thing anyways, now that we don't need to evacuate? Can we have adventures out in space? That'd be dope. What a beat. Where are we now? Oh, Charlian. Fortunal definitely redeemed himself. Good expansion. Had me worried for a minute. Ugh. There was like 2 whole fucking episodes. Sorry. 2 whole ass episodes I was seriously I was unmotivated, like, you had me for a second, Square. You had me.
It's the Ragnarok. They're back.
That was the biggest mood whiplash ever.
Thank heavens. Truly.
They've done
Welcome home.
Those 2. Hori, Sid,
Yes!
Alpha, Coltonet. Nero is back there too. Oh god, Nadala? No, Nadala's from 10-2. What? What's your problem, Fortunal? Oh, you're thinking that Alfie's not gonna let you hear the end of it, huh?
Welcome home, everyone!
You precious cinnamon roll! Oh, oh my god, that was fucking hilarious! Did you see that? She got smacked across the face with a tail! Oh my Oh, this definitely calls for a burger or something, like a chicken sandwich. God, dude. Oh, that was hilarious. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at Kryl's expense, but that was fucking gold. Oh, poor Kryl. Sorry, Kryl. And look, it's that little mammoth that looks like the scholars from 5.
Welcome home!
Oh, we're finally at the post-credit scene. Or are we? Or maybe not. We're walking towards something. They're following. What are we doing? Oh, is this a roll call? Is that what this is? Or are we actually doing something together? Ah, I missed it. Ow. Hithy and the others. What's going on here? It's kind of an anime ending theme kind of thing that we're doing here, looks like. Oh, look, they got my name right there. Look at that. My character's name right there. And the birds chasing them. Nice picture. I'm sure this official art is somewhere. Alright.
Dearest mother. Dearest father. This letter will be the very last that I write to you from the Rising Stones.
That's Alfie. I mean, they're probably going to disband the Scions, right? They don't need to exist anymore as an organization.
As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a Scion.
Oh, man. Mins!
From the time I first walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days. At the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, we fought the battle of our lives.
This is going to be the most screenshots I've ever made.
Fought against despair itself.
We sure did.
A veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves.
Oh, it's like oh god, it's just like in Star
Full
Trek.
oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees?
Fuck this guy.
Crushed by the weight of sorrow
Not
and
that,
defeat.
not her. Not her though.
Convinced that I will never
good.
rise again.
Riel. We didn't see Riel this expansion at all. Oh. Well, maybe we'll see him later. Who knows?
However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness.
Tee-hee. Caption this.
By
with
this
Tataru.
truth do I find hope within. Blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure.
Lawman. Cat Mom.
Do I look forward to creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth. And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark.
Selfie.
Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades.
Yeah.
For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation, we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
That makes sense.
There you are, Alphino. Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies. I'll be right there.
I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, curtsy. Not her usual cute pose, but still adorable nonetheless.
At least, that is what the story will be.
Oh. Well, I mean, just because we don't have an organization doesn't mean we can't be friends and allies and maybe even adventuring companions. Oh, look, it's the boulders. And the girl who wants to be crushed between two boulders.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances.
We're gonna be
From
secret.
now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways.
Back when we were in the shadows.
Retreating from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
What did I say?
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently, as we seek out problems that want for solving.
And new adventures!
But a day will come when we face another great challenge, and we will face it together, as we always have.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Yeah, can we have at least, like, a couple years of rest?
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask.
Got yourself a link pearl finally, so...
I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
Could you wipe the blood off this time?
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
Yup.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Oh, I thought she was gonna stay at the shop.
Someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super-secret organization requires a super-secret base of operations. To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan.
Okay, so she is gonna have a shop.
If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
I'll help you out. Anytime. I'll build stuff for you.
Plotting to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
Good idea. Let's put him out of business.
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru. As do I our next meeting.
So I wonder where they're gonna be. Are they gonna be in the world somewhere where I can talk to them? Are they gonna be spread out all over?
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart.
Where are we gonna go
Leave
now?
no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
Are we gonna get a rundown of where everybody's going? Because that'd be cool. Where to go next? Gosh. So many fond memories in this place. Gotta talk to everybody, I guess. Do we each get an actual cutscene? He's just gonna look at me, right? He's just gonna look at me. Just gonna have a staring contest, looks like. Cole, turn it. It's gonna be a staring contest. Is that how it is? If you have something to say, then out with it. I'm just wondering how I'm gonna earn my keep now. What? I thought you adventurers had any number of ways to earn coin. And though the Scions' mode of operation has changed, we should be compensated as before. In any case, I don't want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Emmerich hear of our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he says. What does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. Oh? What'd you find? Some days ago, a Hannish envoy arrived with word from Virta. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. Ooh. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. Oh, you're the dragon expert. In Thavnir, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Meteion. Though it was too late for those who were already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Sharlayan, most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Virta and the Forum, such souls may remain in Sharlayan if they wish to work and study. Virta was always the satrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence of his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives, but 'tis clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vitra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgar Soma didn't give up. In hope he made the journey distant Aetheris with his clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lance I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Oh, thanks, Estinian. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Ah, our champion and savior. I was beginning to think that my chance of an audience would never come. Cred. We hang out for drinks every Thursday. We're still doing that, right? Ahem. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you for that matter. On the mend, I trust? Still a bit stiff. But alright. Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed with how swiftly you recovered. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. I just like swords that much. Look at what you've accomplished. Meteion defeated, her song of oblivion cut short, the source and her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost, but you held fast. Now Rin has a Tamar to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. I'll be sure to send her a message the next time I visit. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I'd appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. We've a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the Scions on the world stage. There'll never be an end to little problems that go untended by nations. We will do our best to help out where and when we can. Which is, I suppose, an approach not far removed from aimless wandering when you get right down to it. How, so you're going on a journey for a while, huh? Perhaps you could tell her I'm faring well and leave it at that, eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still long, But when I think of home, 'tis the rising stones which have come to mind. How many times have we set out from this base, thence to return when our work was done? Many times. On the day the Scions came together, I only hoped from Infilia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Boone, I have a question for you. And imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? Yeah, I am. It was the best decision I ever made. Aye, I can honestly say the same. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny talking fortune teller into the bargain. I forgot to start the recording. Forced to make... Here, she's apologized. She wants to apologize for sending Xenos to me. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause. And so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. It worked out. I think you did the right thing. It's a relief to hear you say that. Thank you. Remember, he saved our life before he jeopardized it. And by saving our life, he made it possible for us to defeat the big bad evil guy. Why have I forgotten her name already? Time and time again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the Forum without my nerves getting the better of me. It always fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldesion. Through our work, Sharlayan will strengthen its ties to other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in the future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest help in Raha and Okja and our other remaining members. Together, we will continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. Anytime, Krile. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel the allure for the task itself. Can it be both? Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. You've always been dependable, Krile. Hey, Alfie! Oh, Boone, pray forgive me in delaying our gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. Oh! As busy as Father has been tending to the aftermath of the Exodus, he's been good enough to show concern for the Scions. Oh. And besides, I've made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Sharlayan. Both Alize and I are off to assist with Golemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Isilbard contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helmed the relief effort with support from our allies, the people of Golemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who finish treating the tempered across the lands. Gosh, no more tempering. This is amazing. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Licinia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because there is truth in Lord Quintus's words. The truth that whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in the relief effort, our allies may find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts, that we might better help them begin anew. I'll visit whenever I can. By all means, full glad would I be of your visit, and I believe I speak for Alize as well. As fairly long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me, in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing and will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you. Anytime, Alfie. In good times and in bad. As dependable a comrade and dear friend both. Brr. My voice did a weird thing there. Thank you, Boone, from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Allie! Boone, seen to your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, I haven't kept anything here since I moved into my apartment. Oh, in case you hadn't heard, we've received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the lands surrounding the bounty, where the sky first began to burn. What's the bounty again? After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, in Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the Northern Empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Charlian too may have come under threat. Ooh. Thank goodness it's now over. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capacities of each nation to handle on its own. The Scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say we won't help out wherever we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. Yeah, you were never a fan at all, were you? For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alpha now. They were among the worst affected and still need all the help they can get. Oh yeah, Alfie told me already. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though. That I'll curse my weakness, my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph, and the accompanying determined expression. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. That was for your own good, Allie. And should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere, trying my best. I look forward to hearing all about the legendary Alize Levailleur. No, I'm not trying to become famous or anything. That being said... the next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved, so don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. The time skip would be great. It'd be fun to see how they look when they're older. Orange. Boone, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, 'tis none the less an occasion for sorrow, akin to a pixie's path. The navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loperites embark on a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remain hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Some people might want to go chill up there. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with a forum intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre of Loperites hath gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Oh, cool. Heidelin, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all things born of this star. And 'tis Vanar's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. She was an adventurer like me. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they fit to impart.
Yeah, you truly are the first to understand them, aren't you?
Dost thou think so? The Loperites are certainly possessed of a unique outlook, and it hath been my pleasure to act as their facilitator upon this star. Mayhap I might yet serve as a bridge betwixt them and our fellow man, as Moonbreda once did for me. Aww. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine reticence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. Yeah! And yet here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Ow! Thus instead I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder across stormy seas, ever shall I answer thy summons.
That's a really long way of saying call me anytime!
Good old Grahatia. Hey, here's Boulder and Coltonet. Boone, might you have a moment to talk?
Of course! What about?
What about? With the Scion stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue.
Let's go to Ishgard.
Ooh, this music, again. But unfortunately, I can't speak and listen at the same time. And after speaking with Kryl, I've decided I'll be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Baldizian.
Oh.
Not only am I indebted to Master Gallet for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I never would have set foot within the Crystal Tower.
That's true.
How different my life might have been. I would never have met you, never become the caretaker of that tower, never become a Scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with all the students.
Hey, you know, I'd love to meet your tribe sometime.
For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way into our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise. To embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've ever experienced before.
Well, we should do that tour of Ishgard soon then, right?
Before anything else happens.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you into the unknown.
This is the excuse for the, I'm sorry, not excuse, but the trust system for everything after this is going to be like, oh, hold on, let me call some guys I know.
Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons, when I asked if you thought that I may someday be mentioned in your epic? Well, 'tis true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams. In the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now.
I'm glad you're back, Raha.
It needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you. And I hope that you'll do the same for me.
Absolutely! Without a second thought. Man, maybe I should have picked the overexert thing. Damn, that would have been better. Shit. Wish I could go back. Oh well.
Haha, I'll hold you to that. As much as we've already seen, there's still so much we haven't.
Yeah, like this whole new world place that I'm just now hearing about.
Who knows? Perhaps we'll even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far away from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I would bid them to seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find a new purpose, a new dream. Is this going to be foreshadowing a new trust NPC in the future? For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word, and should a commission of interest come my way, you'll be the first to know. Networking.
Oh, are we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I am averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I'd been meaning to ask you. Something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided.
Oh.
During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can easily be recalled or remembered. And nestled among these memories are certain essential facts, the history of Aetheris and the ancients, glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hold such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records.
You want to write a book? Yeah, stole it. Go for it.
When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subjects of my studies into a book or a tablet. Truth is given shape in interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity, yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I still believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water.
That's a food crime.
Yet even with the potential of a corrupted reading, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on the matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect on those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity?
Okay, I assume she's talking about the stuff outside the bedroom. Yeah! Stola, I think you'll make a great writer.
Very well then, I shall endeavor to pen what I can on the Ea, and the ancients, and so many other wonders. But I am no scribe. It will be less a polished work and more of a reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method to travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown, or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call.
My eyes are up here. The way that camera panned.
It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most.
Having spoken to the remainder of the Scions, we talk to Tataru. Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm preparing to send everyone off. Leave the Rising Stones. With your permission, then. Okay, bugger off, everyone! I'm just kidding. Your attention, please. At the risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journey. Till next we meet, be well. Looks like nope. We're still in more donuts. More donuts. Real. Sorry we didn't get to see much of him.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then.
Yep.
Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
That's true.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania. There is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
Master Meteion.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Sharlayan before we set off.
You know,
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
That's a good question.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
Ooh. The tension
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways. Each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
The tension just released all at once. It was like, oh. Sup, Allie? Alfie? Alfie!
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge his plans.
No! Way to put me on the spot, Stola. Oh.
Quite right.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Indeed.
Oh, gods. Oh, gods.
Fair point.
Well,
so, what's next for our humble adventurer?
Well, I was thinking about buying a farm. Whoa. Oh. Oh, look, a bird! A distraction! Ooh. Could that possibly be the blue Meteion? Did she follow us here? And there's the crystal tower. Finn! Oh, good stuff. Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Oh, ugh. Patch if they're, I don't know, what's this? Vana?
The constancy of this place
No,
never
Vana.
ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls, shimmering and eternal.
It's like I thought it was Vana for a second, but then...
And yet, something stirs.
What's going on here?
Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers.
And I know there's like a dungeon and a trial after this.
Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as he foretold.
What? Who's this random ancient?
We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
Pandemonium. They were talking about Pandemonium when they were promoting the game, of course. Okay. See, I had originally thought the Pandemonium was going to be the final dungeon, but no, it's a post-game thing.
The sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
You're dressed like an ancient. Could this be a Zem? But wouldn't this be in the past somewhere? Or what is this place? Is this some place where some survivor of the ancients lives? I don't know. I have positively no clue. Whoa. You have completed the MSQ for Endwalker. Quests to unlock new content have become available in Old Charlian. Additionally, you may now enter dead ends with a party of NPC avatars, naturally. Rest well, champion of Aetherius. Many more adventures await you. Holy thunderfucks. Okay.
Thank you so much for watching my playthrough of the main quest of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. When next we reconvene on the wonderful world of Aetherius, we're going to be tackling a newfound adventure. See you next time.